because it's pretty much an investment of time. I don't know. I mean, 2 days, 3 days, I don't know. You know, and I need to give you a reason if I can.
Okay.
That's my reason.
How about you?
I mean, similar. I'd like my books to be a good read. You know, just I want people to feel like they escaped a little bit to another place. And for me, character is always the most important thing. So my goal is always going to be to have a character that changes, you know, and you can see how they change and you can root for them to change. And that's when I get to the end of a book and I feel that satisfaction of, you know, going with a character and seeing them change. That's the best part for me. It's even better than the solution to the mystery, you know, for me. So that's always going to be a big goal of mine.
And we as readers, we're all, okay, who did it? That's very interesting. Wow. So, is there a message, and I can start with you, Nora, is there a message that you would like for your readers to walk away from when they read your novel? In particular this one, is there anything that's maybe hidden in there that you want them to grasp?
You know, I wasn't trying to, you know, be preachy or, you know, have a hidden agenda. Things do sort of come out when you're writing. You know, they just kind of naturally, you know, come out. And, you know, with this one, I was trying to explore Lily is, you know, she's matured a lot. She's in a long-term relationship, and those, you know, those changes can be scary. And I was trying to kind of explore the nature of compromise and the way that we have to compromise to grow up. We have to compromise to, you know, to get what we want. You know, we frequently have to compromise, but there's a point where too much compromise is, you know, you're sacrificing, you know, your principles. And so there's all these different characters that, you know, have compromised in different ways, and some for better and some for worse. And that sort of Lily kind of, you know, reflects on that, you know, as she meets each of them, and how it kind of gets her thinking about her life and how much she should be compromised. Issues in it that you know, that come out about, you know, environmental conservation and how certain things, you know, it seems like, you know, we should protect the natural environment.
Right.
And it seems like it's just on its own, it's a good idea, but there are actually things that can pay off for us in the long run, in terms of, you know, curing disease and things like that. You know, medicines that we don't even know exist that we're destroying.
So would you say that's what you want people to come away with?
No, because, you know, I really didn't mean for it to be like a message. Okay. You know, that was sort of, for me, you know, that reflected, that was just, it spoke to what Lily was going through as a character. Okay. And, you know, and if it gets people thinking about that, then that's great. But I wasn't, you know, trying to get on a soapbox, you know, about it.
Say the art.
Right.
One where I have secret messages to myself, things that are meaningful to me. Teeny deals with, it's about first love, and it's about being motherless. But I also, I'm like a cat in a litter box. I covered it up, because if you want to see it, it's there for you to see it.
Okay.
And it's whatever, I mean, if 100 people read this, there are going to be 100 different things that you're going to bring from that book because of your own experiences. So I don't even try to do that.
Okay.
And my books will not have any kind of overt message, but they are there. There are little things that are there that I put there. Like in the second book, it's kind of A Teeny Bit of Trouble. It'll be out in April. It's a kind of a Wizard of Oz story. And there are things in there that, clues, but they're for me. And they're for you, but only if you want to see them.
So as you think about where you are now as writers, what do you wish you had known maybe when you first started?
I wish I had known more about structure.
Okay.
The hero's journey, 3-act structure. Might have been a big help. It might have saved me 20 years of wrong summers. Might have helped.
I think, you know, for me, I was sort of what I was talking about with the first question. I wish I'd known that it was hard for everyone, you know, and I wish that I hadn't had that silly idea that if you're talented, you just sit down and you start writing and it goes great, you know, everything works out, it's well written, you know. It's always hard, and even things, you know, things that I'm figuring out now about, you know, outlining and, you know, going into the third book, you know, I'll have a revelation and I'll look back and I'll remember, you know, someone did mention this, like in a screenwriting class or something like that, but a lot of times you have to come to things yourself.